Seventh-day Adventism is one of the Christian groups that arose as a result of Millerite movement and Miller's teaching. William Miller himself was never a part of Seventh-day Adventism. But Seventh-day Adventism owes Miller because Seventh-day Adventists believe that Miller's prediction actually came true. The founder of Seventh-day Adventism is a woman, Ellen G. White. Ellen G. White was born and raised in a Methodist family, but her parents attended some of the lectures by William Miller and became Miller's supporters. When October 22nd of 1844 happened and nothing actually took place, there was no second coming, some people went into despair, but others, like Ellen G. White, had either their own reinterpretations or, in the case of Ellen G. White, visions that would confirm the truth of Miller's prediction. Now, Ellen G. White claimed to have had hundreds of visions, dream visions as well as open visions. Open vision is when you have a vision while you are in full consciousness. And those visions, according to Ellen G. White, confirmed all of the major doctrines and all of the major aspects of Seventh-day Adventism and Seventh-day Adventist teachings. So she is the founder of the group. Her writings are regarded as inspired by the Holy Spirit. However, she is not regarded as equal to Jesus, and her writings are not regarded as equal to the Bible. Now, the Bible has a universal application. All Christians believe in the Bible. And Jesus is the true founder of Christianity, including Seventh-day Adventism, as just one denomination within Christianity. Ellen G. White is a person who was inspired by the Holy Spirit, a visionary, maybe even a prophet. But nonetheless, she is not equal to Jesus, and her writings do not have universal application. They have application only to Seventh-day Adventists who believe in them. So according to Ellen G. White and her reinterpretation of Miller, on October 22nd of 1844, Jesus did come for the second time. However, this second coming was not earthly. It was not visible. It was not physical. It was purely heavenly and spiritual. According to White, on October 22nd of 1844, Jesus entered the sanctuary of the heavenly temple, the Holy of Holies of the heavenly temple. And here we have to remind ourselves again of Judaism and of the Jewish temple and of the scapegoat sacrifice. Remember that Judaism was the religion that was based on law. The law included 5 types of sacrifices. Sacrifices were very important. But personal sacrifices did not mean that the sins would disappear or be completely redeemed. Personal sacrifices meant that all sins would be accumulating in the temple. And once a year, on the Day of Atonement, on Yom Kippur, the high priest in the Holy of Holies would perform the special sacrifice, the so-called scapegoat sacrifice. And people believed that as a result of this sacrifice, all of the sins of the nation of Israel will be blotted out. And that would repeat on a yearly basis. So according to Ellen G. White, the New Testament activity, or Jesus' activity, runs parallel to the Old Testament story. So Jesus' first coming and Jesus' sacrifice started the redemption of humanity, but it did not complete this redemption. Those sins would still accumulate in the heavenly temple. And on October 22nd of 1844, Jesus started the second process. The second process that would eventually lead to the heavenly ultimate sacrifice. Now, this process that started on October 22nd, according to Ellen G. White, consists in investigative judgment. Jesus entered the Holy of Holies in heaven and started investigative judgment, started to investigate the sins of the people. The main purpose is to determine who would be worthy of the first resurrection. Now, remember chapter 20 of the book of Revelation. The first resurrection is happening right at the beginning of the millennium. This is the resurrection of people who will reign with Jesus during the millennium. So it is a great honor to participate in the first resurrection. According to Ellen G. White, the purpose of this investigative judgment is to determine who is worthy of that honor. Now, this idea that Jesus' sacrifice on the cross in the year 33 AD was not complete or was not enough for the redemption of humanity, this idea is the main idea that distinguishes Seventh-day Adventists from the rest of Christianity.